halkan maanta waxaa ka furmay shirkii Soomaalida iyo midowga Yurub New Deal sida arkaysaan halkan hadda waxaa soo gaaray madaxdii shirka kala duwaneed ee ka soo qayb galaysay madaxweynaha dawladda Soomaaliya Xasan Sheekh Maxamuud iyo madaxda midowga Yurub halkan ayay waxay ku wada qabteen shir jaraa'id madaxweynaha dawladda Soomaaliya Xasan Sheekh Maxamuud wuxuu saxaafadda u sheegay in shirkan ay ka soo bixi doonaan wax lagu farxo iyadoo la ogsoon yahay shirkan in Soomaalidu ay aad uga horsugayso ayaa hadda maanta waxa halkan ka socda arrimo badan oo Soomaaliya laga hadlayo hadda ayaa la galay shirkii waxaana gudaha ku soo ururaya madax kala duwan halkan ayuu ku qabtay madaxweynaha shir jaraa'id wuxuuna ku sheegay shirkiisa jaraa'id in arintan ay tahay arrin muhiim ah arintan sidoo kale ay wax weyn ka bedelan doonto arrinta Soomaaliya.
President of Somalia with us today for what I hope will be a really significant moment in the development of not only our relationship with Somalia but of the future of Somalia and its people. Mr. President, you have been given one of the most difficult and challenging tasks in the world. You have already made significant progress, and I hope that the outcome of today will be that you see the support of the European Union, of your friends, and also of many countries and partners across the world. I'm so delighted we have so many ministers and representatives here. But it's wonderful to welcome you here. Please, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Madam Kathy, and I appreciate the role of the EU in supporting Somalia. For the last 22 years, Somalia was in a difficult time, and the EU has always been the biggest donor in Somalia in difficult times. Millions of lives of Somalis have been saved from support of the EU funds, and millions have been created hope through providing education, health, and other public service facilities. So we are very much grateful on the past, and now this is a new chapter we are opening today. Somalia has ended the transition smoothly last year, and since the last 1 year, since I came here last time January, we have been working together to come today, and there has been a lot of extensive discussions and dialogue among the Somalis and among the international partners and with the Somalis. Today we are signing here the compact document that will guide us all moving Somalia from emergency to recovery in the next 3 years, and from there on to development in another stage. We are very much grateful that the European Union and the international community has always been bearing with us on this journey. Today we are ending a journey and we are starting another new one, which will be a long term, and we are very much grateful about the level of commitment we're receiving from our international partners. We co-hosted with the EU today the New Deal, the compact document that guidelines us the next journey to Somalia's rebuilding. And we are very much grateful, and I would like to say again and again, thank you very much for the role you played.
Mr. President, what's your priorities to move to recovery?
There are priorities. The Somali government has got a framework policy document, called the 6-pillar policy document, that indicates 6 major priority areas. This has been joined with the 5 goals of the New Deal, and together we are now have priorities, and within that priorities even we have priorities of the priorities, which is the security, the reform of the justice system in Somalia, the reform of public finance management, and the economic recovery. These are the top priorities within the priorities sets of it. You know, Somalia, the needs are too long if we try to list them out. So we picked out the ones that we feel are the foundations on which we can build on a united and stable Somalia in the future.
Let me just answer that one.
Yes.
Sorry, just to add to that, you know, it's this combination that we talk about so much of needing security for people, and that means economic security, the growth of business, the opportunities for people, education, all of the things that are so crucial for the recovery and moving forward of Somalia, linked to the kind of political development that you want to see, the building of a democracy that is deep and secure, And within that overall framework, as the President has said, all of the detail of that we've tried to work through so that we can get people here committed to support Somalia. But it will be for the Somalian people to decide. It will be their country we will support.
Thank you.
mudane madaxweyne hal su'aal shirar badan ayaa ka qayb gashay oo aad tagtay oo kii London kan maanta waa joogtaa maxaa Soomaalida u sheegi kartaa oo dhigi kartaa shirarkan uu kaga duwan yahay kuwii hore
aad iyo aad Soomaalida waxaan u sheegaynaa uu kaga duwan yahay shirarkii hore laana shirkani wuxuu ku saleysan yahay baahi iyo barnaamijyo Soomaalidu ay ayagu soo sameysteen oo ay keensadeen ayagoo la kaashanayay waaya aragnimada caalamka marka shirarkii hore waxa lagu sameyn jiray baahi hay'ado iyo institutions kale ay leeyihiin laakiin markan waa marka kaliya ee taariikhda ay dhacday baahi iyo muhiimado dawladda Soomaaliya iyo dadka Soomaaliyeed dhamaantood ku kala nool gobolada iyo degmooyinka iyo dibadaha Soomaaliyaba ay si wada jir uga soo shaqeeyeen oo ay u soo saareen baahidaas marka shirkani iyo deeqaha la bixin doonaa waxay ku saleysan yihiin baahidaas dadka Soomaalidu ay aqoonsadeen inay tooda tahay
laakiin bigjar bis la qaataa markii xagga loo toona waxa sheegtiin inaanan waxba in soo gaarin marka maxaa taas Soomaalida sheegaysaa
markan waa ka duwan tahay barnaamijka waxa kamid ah qaabka loo maamulayo maaliyadda iman doonta sida loo maamulayo ee dadka Soomaaliyeed uga faa'iideeyaan dawladda Soomaaliyeed door aad u weyn iyo door hogaamineed ayay ku leedahay qaab maamulka maaliyadda
One more question. Yes. I would like to ask you. Today you are in European Central Belgium. So should they give you introduction or should they invest the country? Because I know if they invest Somalia, then I think the poorness will go out. But if they give you millions of dollars, then the poorness will persist. So what the promise of European Union?
As I said, what is going to happen today is based on priorities that has been identified by the Somali people throughout Somalia. There was extensive consultations within Somalia on identifying the priorities of not only the national level but even the regional level, the sub-regional level. So this is a different now than the previous one because this is based on that and there is a financial management architecture in place already, how the funds will be managed with the Somali government and with international partners. So it is that makes this is different based on Somali needs and priorities identified by the local people, having a well-structured fund management that incorporates both the internationals and the Somalis. So this is what makes it different. That was not there before.
Yeah. Just that, you know, you're right to point out the importance of investment because it is going to be the long-term investment that's going to make the biggest difference. And that's what this is all about. It's about moving from a situation of crisis for people whose lives have been put in terrible jeopardy to a position of long-term investment by the international community that will enable Somalia to become the country that the President and all the people I've had the privilege of meeting want it to be.
dhammaan waxaa jooga madaxdii kala duwan ee Soomaaliya sida maamul goboleedyada Cabdiraxmaan Faroole Cabdi Qaybdiid madaxweynaha Ximani Xeeb Baarleex Axmed Madoobe iyo madax kala duwan halkan saxaafaddu waxay sugaysaa inay ka soo baxaan galabta warmutiyeedkii lagu tala galay shirka inuu ka soo baxo bila gorxan Kalsan TV xarunta shirka Press